topic to be had on this wonderful little shindig of an episode. Today we talk about near-death experiences. Did you have a tragic one, or was it a simplistic everyday ordeal like Keith's? Well, you better pack your bags, boys, because you are guilty, 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 guilty! On to death row with ya! We got our co-stars' last requests. Let's see how ridiculous their requests are today. All of this and more in the next exciting episode of Saturday Night Soundbite, baby! I'm out of here!
The secret to savoring the most flavor is you've got to tease it first, right? You got to tease your taste buds. So when you go in there and you actually take a bite, you're gonna be, your taste buds are gonna be begging for it. You're gonna be salivating everywhere. It's gonna be so wet. It's gonna be. See, I'm already on edge.
Is Nick taking off his pants? Did you just change your pants?
No. I'm just gotta take notes on Jack's
okay.
Gotta take notes.
I'm sorry, that was a bit odd.
A light tease. Ooh, I got some nice sauce in there. Really.
Taste the sauce.
Now, the real question is, you gotta have the right toppings. Ham, sausage, pepperoni? Good. Pineapple? No. Bacon? Yes.
He's like looking so intensely.
The audio only viewers are gonna have no idea what the fuck's going on. That they still don't. Nick, like 10% of the people watching this can't see what you're doing right now.
We have a black man on a Rolling Stone cover staring very seriously at the camera.
Holding
It's actually
the guitar.
Chuck Berry.
Or is it a bass? Is that a bass or a guitar?
It's a guitar.
Oh.
It's a Gibson.
Gibson. Anyway, hello people, and welcome to episode 7.
Oh my god, I just realized something. I could do a whole...
It's episode 6, actually.
Yeah.
A whole what?
Actually, do your intro. I can talk about this later.
It's over, I've done it. I think they know the rest of it. What are you at, Nick?
I just thought about something. I could read articles out of the Rolling Stones, because I get this magazine, like, every week.
So did my dad.
Once in a while. And look at this. Special report. Trump and the pathology of narcissism.
That's a lot of big words that writer got to
Honestly, though, real talk, though, I think anybody who seeks political power probably a little narcissistic to think that they can roll over people.
I have political power in Ireland, you know. I'm like the
do you?
I'm the High Queen of Ireland.
The High Queen. Oh,
yeah.
Is this like a?
It's a loophole in the Irish government's policy in which a man can become a queen, but no one tried it because they have too much dignity. But I fucking done it, and I am the High Queen of Ireland right now. Who is that?
I don't fucking know. Just some random guy.
Okay. Hi. How's everyone been doing?
Oh, I've been doing absolutely fantastic, Keith. How about yourself?
I've been doing fine. I've had a really tiring week. I had family down, and I had to go into my shell and be like really.
Yeah,
hi,
Keith went up to all of his family members and were like, "Hey, why haven't you played Jak and Daxter yet?" And they were like, "Keith, you say this every time. Why do you keep talking about this?" And they're like, and Keith's like, "Subscribe to my YouTube channel." And they're like, "We don't even have internet, Keith. This is Ireland."
What's internet?
I don't know. You thought a ceiling fan was a freaking like ceiling windmill.
Windmill.
Yeah.
Well, I used.
You should have seen his face when I showed him the garbage disposal.
I'd use a Fubi Luby to connect with you. It's what the Irish. It's called. It's a telecommunications device that lets us connect to other servers around the world.
Cool. Through potatoes, right?
Oh, everything's powered by potatoes here. That's our all electricity supply.
Yeah, like I
Why
got
do
a
you think
buddy
the
in
famine
Southern
happened?
Illinois who, oh, yeah.
Clear. Potatoes. Clear.
Oh, are we milking the potatoes now?
No,
yeah.
it's like the defibrillator thing.
Oh,
Defibrillator.
Yeah,
that
you
makes
shock them
sense.
together.
Potatoes together. Clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jackless, have you been playing anything or doing anything interesting lately?
I've been playing a lot of Europa Universalis 4 with some buddies. It's a grand strategy game. So basically, like you select a country, right, in the year 1444, and you play each day. It's a real-time strategy game. So each unit of time is a day, and you manage the military, the economy, the diplomatic relations, and all of that over the course of 400 years.
Interesting. So you can play this game for 400 years.
Well, I mean,
how long
yeah.
is a day in game?
How long is a day? Depending on the speed you're playing at the fastest speed, you could finish a month in like 5 seconds.
Oh,
Or
really? Oh, okay.
yeah, but at the slowest speed, like each day is like 4 seconds.
It's still not that bad. Yeah, that's.
Yeah, no,
That
it's,
sounds interesting. I have a friend that's into those real crazy like strategy games, and not my thing.
I
but
only
can
have
see
like
I can see the allure of them.
I only have like 380 hours in the game.
Oh, that's not bad at all. That's
No, I'm still pretty new at it. Honestly, though, until I got to about 150 hours, I was still kind of like, how does this stuff work?
I mean, you couldn't learn 3 languages in that time or anything. Like, that's nothing. How about you, Nick? What have you been at?
I have been at putting this back on my
I
headphones.
fucking talking to those things. You can interchange the the fucking ear pads on these. And I tried it yesterday. I took it off and I immediately regretted it. It took me 2 hours straight to get it back on. 2 hours. Sorry.
Well,
Just gotta go on that rant.
anyhow, I've finished off the Ratchet and Clank Platinums, got Nexus, got Deadlock, got that all squared away.
Well done.
Puts me at 17 Platinums now, so woohoo! I dabbled a little bit in The Witcher 3. I was kind of like, yeah, I don't really feel like it. And then, oh yeah, I've been playing a lot of the Dragon Ball Z Budokai HD collection, specifically Budokai 3. What I've been doing in that one has been going in the world tournament, playing the cell games, and basically using there's a skill in the game that it's called sparking, and basically what it does is it fills up your whole skill tray, but at the end of the tournament it gives you like 200% more money and shit like that. And
Nick?
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 is the best 2D Dragon Ball Z game ever made. Prove me wrong. Pro tip: you can't.
Really? You put it over Tenkaichi 3?
The Budokai 10 best 2D Dragon Ball Z game.
Isn't Tenkaichi the kind of same style? I've never played it, but isn't it the same kind of style?
Ultimate
It's more-
Tenkaichi, you could say, maybe is 2.5D, but the Budokai Tenkaichi series was fully 3D.
Oh, okay.
It's a lot like Xenoverse, but 1,000 times better. But anyway,
I
yeah,
still
so
have my
there's like
PS2 copy somewhere.
There's like a
Those
there's
are
like
getting rare.
a
Keep that.
yeah.
yeah, there's a like I was saying, there's like a skill in Budokai 3 that allows you to get more money, but it sacrifices all of your moves, any power buffs and shit like that, so you got to really, really be good to do it. And basically what I've been doing in that one is just kind of getting the money so I could buy the skills and shit. And the skill shops in the old games are based off of RNG, which is horseshit. So you have to sit there, close out of the fucking thing, go back into it, close out of the fucking thing. It's run by Launch, the bitch who sneezes. So like so often she sneezes and she's like, hey, what do you want, huh?
That character, by the way, didn't appear in Dragon Ball Z because
Once.
Akira Toriyama forgot she existed. He
Yeah.
literally admitted that he forgot she existed and forgot to write her into anything else.
Yep.
Such an important character.
Yeah, but yeah. Other than that one, I've been playing Ratchet and Clank with a friend of mine, He never played it before, so I was just like, you know what, want to play it? Let's do it. And right now, today, I decided to start up Wolfenstein: The Old Blood, give it a second chance. Didn't give it too much of a fair chance before, and I recently found out that I am a fucking idiot. All I had to do was turn a few knobs and shit, not fight a machine with a pipe that has a minigun. So, yeah. Anyway, so Keith, what have you been at?
As I said, there was family down all week, so I haven't really got a chance to play much. I have been playing a bit of Super Mario 3D World on the Wii U, because it has like the best multiplayer ever. And we were trying the last mission for pretty much the entire week, on and off. The last mission is World Star, and there's one level in it, and it is fucking ridiculous. We never got it done. I had 1,110 lives, and I got down to 500 lives trying this fucking thing. That's how insane it is. It's a pretty fun level, but it's ridiculous. I've also been playing a bit of, since they left, I've had a bit of free time, so I started Blood and Wine, the Witcher 3 DLC expansion, Yokoma Bob, and that's fun. It's more Witcher, and that's great. I've been enjoying that, and that's pretty much what I've been doing. And yeah. Jack, you seem very distracted, or is there something wrong?
I was looking for my copy of Budokai 3, and I can't seem to find out where I put all my PS2 games, because I used to have them in a shelf that's over there. But that shelf has other stuff in it now.
Oh, I see.
Oh wait,
yeah.
no.
Oh yeah.
Oh wait, no.
Oh, I see it. It's there. It's right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah. Right,
I've got like
right there. Yeah. You're looking at it.
Oh.
You know the sad thing is it's almost believable because you got the same color walls, just about.
You know what, Keith? I think you're right, actually.
I told you.
Let me just
Oh, he's getting on the bed. It's getting sensual again.
Oh. Yeah, no, I don't know where the fuck the game went. Hey.
It's okay. I'll get it for you. I'll go and get it for you. I see it right there. Hold on.
We don't want your fucking European fucking copy.
It's okay, Jack. I found it. It was under the shelf you were looking on. Right here we go.
Oh, okay.
I found it for you.
Thanks for finding it, Keith.
Yeah.
Wow, the European one too. That's pretty hard to find over here.
Really?
Which one is it? Let me see the cover. Oh, Jesus Christ! What a spoiler.
I know.
It's only GT. Who cares? Oh,
Side note.
Triggered.
Hey, if anybody in the comments, I want that game. I want the Budokai HD collection.
Easiest fucking platinum ever. Like easier than fucking Jack 1.
Every time I look
good,
on
though.
fucking Amazon, it's like fucking like $30 or something, and I'm like, I don't really want to pay that much.
Remember when you used to have pieces of paper in your stuff with cheat codes?
Yeah.
When I got
Like-
more, I used to start printing them when I got more printers.
Like with this, if you used to there's like this mode in Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3 where you can type in passwords and they give you secret outfits. And the ones I got are like Trunks with his like Saiyan armor on. It changes the way how he looks when he goes Super Saiyan. It's interesting enough. It has Trunks with his Saiyan armor on with his sword. So I thought that was really
cool.
fucking cool. And then you get Goku. You get Goku with the halo. And then finally, the coolest one is Piccolo. You get a skin for Piccolo, and he has it's the Demon King Piccolo from Dragon Ball, and it changes the colors of all his attacks and shit.
Nice. Hey, is anybody here an Elder Scrolls fan?
Nick's finger is apparently.
Yeah.
Are you Keith?
I like Skyrim. I wouldn't call myself a fan of Elder Scrolls because I only played Skyrim, but I like Skyrim. So
Actually, you know what? I wouldn't count myself as a fan of Elder Scrolls either because I just like Skyrim. I think all the other ones are shit.
Ooh, yeah. Have you even played 1 and 2?
No, because that shit came out in 1991.
Well, you know what, Keith? Well, you know what, Nick? I've got a fucking deal for you, right? So I picked this up.
Is that the anthology?
Yes.
That thing's...
Dude, I see that shit at Walmart for like $20.
I fucking seen that on Amazon. I was like, I don't even like the Elder Scrolls. Well, not that I don't like. I'm not an Elder Scrolls fan. I saw that on Amazon for like $100 quid, and I was like, holy shit, that looks amazing.
I picked
Dude,
this
I
up at
felt that-
Walmart for fucking $15.
Wow.
Right?
Holy shit.
I haven't played a single one of the games, but like, I don't want to either. Like, I'm just gonna like preserve it. This is like the third
Box
time.
is
Like, it's got
fucking
like
awesome. Holy shit.
it's got each of the games, and then it has like a disc and like art and shit like that.
Oh, that's amazing.
Oh my-
That's like a
It's
collector
for-
stream.
Yeah, but here's
Yeah,
the
yeah.
problem. It's on fucking PC and only PC.
Yeah, that is true. It's got fucking 4 discs for Morrowind. 4. Oblivion has 2, I think.
Why does Oblivion have 2?
Skyrim has 1, and then
good.
it has a Elder Scrolls Online sign up for the beta. I guess that's a little old.
Where was that
With a,
released?
Probably before Elder Scrolls Online came out.
Why didn't they put it on Blu-ray? Well, I
I don't
guess,
know.
Yeah, not everyone has Blu-ray drives. Actually, that's a stupid question.
Yeah, and the little thing here in the middle, that's actually a sticker. You probably can't see it, but it is. And then it has maps for every
my
single.
God.
That's,
Elder Scrolls
that's awesome.
My-
That's fucking amazing.
My
What?
fucking wall would be full. Like
got-
my
we
map
got-
wall.
I think this one is the no wait. Is this one just? I hate opening these because they're fucking so hard to put back. One of these is the entire Elder Scrolls world.
The entire Elder Scrolls world.
I think it's this one.
Dude, you're getting excluded footage right here on Saturday Night Soundbite. The whole world of Tamriel. Is it Tamriel or
Vardenfell.
is there more? Is there more
There-
content other than, like Tamriel?
Unlimited.
There are supposedly more.
Have we ever been there in any of the games? 'Cause
No.
some of them aren't. Some of the games actually set also in Skyrim, or like a piece of it is, like some of it.
What do you mean? No. There's so
Skyrim
here.
might
Let me
be.
here. Let me bring my camera around and do this strategically. Okay. So well now I can't
Holy
see
shit balls!
That's a big map.
Yeah.
That's like bigger than your
Wow.
Well, obviously it's bigger than your monitor, but it's like
Yeah.
taller than
So-
your house.
Skyrim set here. Morrowind is set here. 4 is set here.
So Oblivion and Cyrodiil.
Yeah, Oblivion was in Cyrodiil. And Morrowind. Oh wait, no, more. Yeah. I'm pretty
So
sure.
this is all Tamriel,
Yeah, yeah.
dude. That's not.
Elsewhere.
That's not like one content. That's like fucking 7.
No. This is one continent. This is, I mean, technically an island, I guess. And then there's the Somerset Isle. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know how well I can see it because my monitor's literally right there.
Oh, I have one thing that Keith's gonna like.
Allow me to spend 5 years trying to put this back correctly.
I would allow you 4. Yeah, I want that game. I'm actually like thinking of getting that next time I go out. I'm sure it's like
This
Oh, that
is
was
like
easy.
this fucking game
you
is
got it.
just.
Yeah.
Oh my! Wait, you got Metal Gear Rising too?
No, he finished folding up the map.
Oh, well, good feat for you. Let's see. What does this come with, anyways?
Ooh, look, guys, a Steam code for all the games.
Yay. What?
So this
they
is
give
your
you a
back-
code for them all as well?
Yeah, code and a disc.
Wow, that's really cool.
So that's your back. This is your spine. This is your lovely spine.
I'll show you my spine.
We have.
No, I won't.
I don't want to see your fucking scoliosis-ridden spine.
You're Scully. Hey.
This is the disc. It's very nice, very nice indeed.
Big Konami
and
logo on it. Everyone loves that.
Yeah. Oh, this is probably back a little earlier when Konami was probably still kind of good.
Mm.
Ooh.
We gotta stop looking at your
Dropped
chlamydia.
it.
Jack. Stop looking at your chlamydia. We know you got it. We got the booklet. We have the booklet. The sad thing about the booklet though is it's all in black and white. You know.
Yeah. This
No,
is going to be
like it-
awful for the fucking audio viewers. Or audio listeners.
This is going to be horrible for
I've
them.
cut this part out of the audio version.
I also have this interesting mole on my pelvis area. I would like to show everyone.
Oh god, I thought he was actually getting up to show it. But
So yeah, Also, Keith, you ever play the Mass Effect games?
I think I've made it clear that I'm not a big fan of them.
Oh, well, here. You know what? For your birthday, I'll send you this.
Oh, wow.
It's the Mass Effect collection on the Mass Effect trilogy on PS3. Comes in a very nice little case, with all.
That's a very nice case
with all of the games.
That almost makes me want to fucking play them, like swallow my pride and play them.
Yeah.
Holy
Now,
shit!
Although it does have
I
Andromeda,
tried-
the best one, so it's useless. But you might as well throw it in the garbage.
I mean, I played 1 and then I played a little bit of 2, and I didn't really like either of them. I understand why people like them. I just didn't. You ever notice how on some like PlayStation games, like the plastic on like the case is like weaker than on others?
Yeah, actually.
Like right here, like right here, where like the fucking little flappy thing is on the other side. Like you can feel that in like on this game, which was made in 2009. It's pretty hard.
I really started to notice that when they changed the logo of the PS3. Like for the old Spider-Man games, the old Spider-Man logo games that were on the side of it. I thought that those cases were awesome. Then they changed it to the squiggly PS3 one. Yeah, that's the old one. Yeah, but then they changed it to the squiggly PS3 one, and then I realized I'm really degrading the quality of the game cases, because then they started giving you manuals and everything. The game cases felt like fucking nothing, and it was just
For as much as I dislike Fallout 3, the fucking instruction manual was beautiful, and it was like fully colored.
Oh my god, it's fucking gigantic too. It's like a fucking essay book. Book.
I miss manuals.
Yep.
That's like
the survival guide.
Hashtag bring back manuals. We'll stop.
Is that the Wastelanders survival guide? Like that you have to do for Moira?
Vault Dwellers survival guide.
Yeah.
We should all spam Sony and Microsoft saying give us back manuals.
Hold on a sec. So this is the Game of the Year edition of Fallout 3, but the disc says greatest hits.
Did you get it used?
Bruh. Did you get everything with it?
Yeah.
Okay, really good.
Okay. Anyway, time for the news. Right. Big news story this week for me is NES Classic has been discontinued.
What?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Didn't hear this? I think Nick has, but I don't know about Jack. Yeah.
I thought I saw something about it.
I need to get something. Give me a sec. I just need to demonstrate some things. Has been discontinued. So if you have one of these fucking things in your possession right now, you better keep this in the best condition you can and fucking stock this thing, because this thing's gonna be rare as fuck. Like, more rare than ours.
So what is that? Is that just a reproduction of like an NES?
Yeah, it's basically what they did was they re-released the NES Classic with 30 NES games on it, with little NES controller and like a tiny little NES. Like, it's literally tiny. Like, I can't.
Did you hear the SNES Classic Edition reportedly
that's
coming soon?
I'm going to get to that now. But yeah, they discontinued this thing after it being impossible to fucking find, and then promising that there's going to be more coming. There is going to be more coming, but it's going to be the last batch, because it's going to be it's the last batch they've made. So yeah, it's done. It's NES Classic sold nearly 2 million units in fucking 3 months. Right.
They could so pump at least like what fucking. That's got to be if they kept it for another maybe half year, they could get another 3 mil out of it. Come on,
it's ridiculous, because the thing's fucking. People that actually want the thing are finding it impossible to fucking find, and scalpers are going out getting this thing and selling it for ridiculous prices on eBay. And the only people that fucking win here are the scalpers. Nintendo don't win; they're pissing away fucking money. The consumer doesn't win. The people that actually want the fucking thing don't win, because they can't get the fucking thing unless they pay ridiculous prices, some arsehole. And that's that. Now, the rumours are that the reason they done this, like the only logical reason they done this, is because they are starting production on a SNES Classic, a Super Nintendo Classic, which is basically going to be the same thing, except a Super Nintendo games, and in the look of a Super Nintendo. Okay.
How much did you pay for yours?
I paid 60 quid. I found it. Like, I got ridiculously lucky. I walked into a shop. They had one in stock. I was like, give me that fucking thing. And I ran out. So
I'm on eBay right now.
Yeah.
$255, $260, $370, $400. This dude had 100 of them. He sold 85.
Fucking hell. That's the thing.
He was selling them for $500.
Once this last batch is fucking gone, those prices are gonna fucking skyrocket even more. It's ridiculous. But I swear to God, if they release a SNES Classic and it's that hard to find, I'm not even gonna fucking bother. Like, fuck that. Like, Nintendo need to get their shit together when they release this. They need to make more of them. Like, why aren't they making more? Like, why will they not? Why did they not
Obviously,
make more?
Nintendo just hates money.
It seems like it. Like, it pisses me off. And Nintendo are a weird Japanese company, and of course, some of their fucking decisions don't make sense to a lot of us Westerners. But like, Jesus Christ, just.
Well, I mean, the language of business doesn't change between cultures, my guy.
I mean, it's all about money. At the end of the day, it's all about money, and this is literally pissing away money. Like, green piss and money gone. Like, you could have had a green piss with all the money you would have injected into yourself. That's a weird metaphor. But yeah. Looking forward to the SNES Classic if they do it correctly and they don't fuck it up like they did with the NES Classic, and it should be an amazing console. And maybe I can hack it again and get all the SNES games I want. But that's I just wanted to bring that up because that really pissed me off. Anyone have anything to add?
It's a shame because I did want to get one, and this may be my last time, and I'm not going to be able to have. I'm not going to fork out that much for it.
Well, you might get lucky, like
I would
like walk into a shop and it's just right there in your face, and you're like, "Holy shit!" Like, I can't believe I got one. Like, honestly, it's ridiculous how lucky I got.
I'll stick to using a fucking emulator.
best bet right now. But that's that. All right, next story. What is my next story? My next story is so the Crash Bandicoot N.Sane Trilogy, my most anticipated game of the year before the Jak was announced. The Jak games were announced for the PS4. Has a pre-order bonus. So before you roll your eyes and like start screaming like "fuck you, Activision," it's not too bad. Like, honestly, it's just very useless shit. Basically, you get a team, a Sunset Vista team from for the PS4. It looks nice. It's Sunset Vista with music I don't like. They changed the music for Sunset Vista, which is one of my favorite tunes in Crash 1, and it's much more punchy and rocky. It's not really my thing, but whatever. The team is nice. It's fine, and you get 2 avatars. You get an old school Crash avatar and a new version Crash avatar, and that's pretty much it. So fine, that's fine. I can deal with that. That's okay. I swear to God, if they release DLC for this fucking game, I'm gonna put my head through a window.
How can they? I wonder.
unless it's actual things that are added to the game, like cut levels. Or
Buy
whatever,
the endings.
Buy the endings. But buy the second island of Crash 1.
Oh God.
Each island separately. But no, the game looks phenomenal. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, I mean, if this does well, if it did well enough for them to make DLC for it, then it would probably be a worthwhile investment just to make a Crash 4?
Technically, there was no Crash Bandicoot 4. I swear to God, they're gonna remake it and they're just gonna call it Crash Bandicoot because that's what they do these days.
So, Crash Bandicoot, yeah, I don't know. Crash Unity, Black Flag,
Crash Bandicoot Resurrection. Crash Bandicoot Revelations. No? Too generic? Sorry. Oh my God!
It's Crash 4: The Darkness Within.
Well, if the next Assassin's Creed is called Assassin's Creed Resurrection, I could actually see them calling it that. Honestly,
When's the next Assassin's Creed game coming out? Have they not made one since the Brit one?
No.
Yeah, they haven't made one since the Broomy one. No.
The Broomy one.
Broomy one.
The Brit Bong one. When was that? Was that like 2 years ago now? 3?
Yeah, 2 years ago. We're actually coming up on 3, just about.
Oh,
well, no,
thank God.
2. No, 2. No, just 2. But still, the next one though, the next Assassin's Creed should be. It should be good. Honestly, I think it should be good.
It will be.
It should be
The thing is, there has never been a bad Assassin's Creed game. Like, what Assassin's Creed game was actually bad?
Really. Like, actually really not entertaining.
Yeah,
or
I can't think of one. Like, every Assassin's Creed game is a solid game. Even Unity.
Unity's a good one. The only one that isn't really solid is probably Identity, but that's a fucking mobile game.
Yeah,
so
I mean the main series, honestly, but
even some of their spin-offs have been good. You've played the Chronicles.
Yeah, Chronicles is really fun. Chronicles is a great game. Great games. They're really fun. But yeah,
there is one thing that I do enjoy about Assassin's Creed, and it's the old before the Unity Syndicate mess. They really knew how to handle their DLCs really well. Like, they had it actual enticing DLCs, like full campaigns and shit like that. They did some, like, you ever hear of Freedom Cry?
Yeah, I have that DLC.
Freedom Cry was really good. It almost was like one of my favorite Assassin's Creed titles.
Was it how much was it? Was it $15 or $25?
It was $15. It was a decent price, $15. You definitely got what you paid for. It was
It was a good. There's a guy I watch on YouTube who does in-depth game theorizing and stuff like that. And like what he said about Freedom Cry made me want to buy it. And it was a really good game. It was not kind of short, but what do you expect?
Even though that like I said with Unity and Syndicate, they kind of fell off the wagon with their DLCs and shit like that. But
Assassin's Creed 2 had some bullshit DLC.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, buy the last fucking chapter.
No, not even the last chapter. It was just
like some
two chapters in the. It was two chapters in the middle of the story that they just.
They were completely insignificant. Yeah. But I mean, Syndicate had a really good DLC with Jack the Ripper. They did a really ballsy good fucking move there, and it was very solid. It was very solid. It definitely took away from it got you away from a lot of the like assassin-y type stuff. But I put Jack the Ripper as probably one of their better, one of their better DLCs. Thanks,
man. I know I'm a great DLC.
Yeah, man.
I just got
in Assassin's Creed. In Assassin's Creed 3, they had a DLC called The Tyranny of King Washington.
Mm-hmm. That's really cool to me.
That shit. I have all three of them. It literally changes everything about how you play. Like, you could turn into a fucking eagle at will and like fucking fly on points of the building.
Was it any good?
Yeah, it was actually. It was really good. It didn't like really change the core gameplay too much, but it changed it to a point to where it was like, it gave you that feeling of like, oh, my health's full, or like my dark eco's full. I'm gonna go dark jack and fuck everything, type feel. Like in the midst of it, it was really interesting, and there was some cool powers and stuff, and a nice plot twist, and it really showed you like what the Apple of Eden could do. Like, the whole thing was a stupid dream thing, but it was like a vision from the Apple itself, and the Apple was trying to corrupt Washington, but with someone talking to him there, but it was literally just a projection from the Apple itself. It was really, really well done, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, I think, considering they're taking their time and they made all the other games in a year, like, they made Black Flag in a fucking year. Like, think of that.
That fucking game is so fucking good.
Think of that. I mean, I'm sure they had like every developer under the fucking sun working on it, and I'm sure it was in development while the other one was being developed as well. But still, about a year and a half, like, they made Black Flag, and that game was so fucking good.
There's another part to that though that scares me as well. Mm-hmm. During the time of Brotherhood, way back in the day in 2010, they were working
on 3.
No, not 3. They were working on fucking Nostradam, the building in Unity. They were working on that building for all that time. They were working on Unity since almost Assassin's Creed's inception.
Again, that's it. That's another thing that worries me. Unity was like, it would have been such a good game if it was just finished. It was far too ambitious. It was far too ambitious.
It had all the looks. It had like the demos that you see, the way how they completely remodeled the gameplay and shit, and everything about it, saying that they were gonna make it harder and everything. Like, I mean, granted, I still find I've played Unity twice. I've played through Unity twice, and that's little for the amount that I normally play Assassin's Creed. And the game is like, if you look at the core gameplay, if you're an Assassin's Creed fan, if you look at the core gameplay, the mechanics, the way how things work and stuff like that, it's a type of gameplay mechanic that doesn't hold your hand, and you really have to learn how to play it and stuff. Like rolling out of the way of bullets and learning to use smoke bombs makes everything easier and shit like that. But it's just they make it feel, Assassin's Creed Unity to me is kind of it brings you back in a sense. It brings you back to the more core style of the first couple of games, to where, like, say in the first game, if you knew how to do it, you could take down a whole lot of enemies. But if you didn't know what the fuck you were doing, you were going to die. Yep. And they made it so that your health wasn't so fucking OP and shit, and that you actually felt like you were going from a little teeny tiny assassin who, like, just started off to becoming a fucking master assassin and being able to do a whole bunch of shit. Like, that was probably the most ambitious part of it. And it's been a long time coming since we were able to start from not being an assassin to becoming an assassin. Like,
and in Unity, I loved the ability to have different, like, setups depending on, like, what kind of weapon you wanted to use. Did you want to be more sneaky? Did you want to be more of a fighter? Did you want to use guns? What did you want to do? And I thought that was great, because
it was a very good, like, Unity's ambition is almost to the point, is almost to, like,
almost
the
a fault.
Witcher ambition, is almost like Witcher ambition. It's like you take an RPG game, right? I mean, The Witcher is a better game than Unity by fucking miles, don't get me wrong. But the thing is,
Assassin's Creed Online coming to a store near you.
It's already a thing. It's already a thing.
Is it?
Yeah, but look. Unity was the thing that gave you a character kind of like Geralt, you know, like a single character, and kept it at an RPG element without the stupid fucking choice fucking actions and shit like that, and allowed you to create a character that was specifically for the purpose of how you wanted to play the game, whether it be stealth or whatever how you said. So honestly, Unity would have been a great fucking game if it had a better launch and a slightly more user-friendly interface, like mechanics and shit like that wise. It would have been a very good game.
And that's the most retarded DLC I've ever seen. Like, hey, buy this color for your outfit. And
yeah, that shit.
That weapon for $5.
They did have one good DLC. They had the Dead Kings DLC, which was free.
Yeah, they gave it to you for free. They were gonna make it pay, but they gave it to you for free because of all the shit that happened.
Yeah, but it was definitely a good DLC. It didn't really bring anything much to the table other than a new area, and you can have a fucking lantern on your hip and shit. But I mean, it was a different take. It was more dark and really enjoyable.
Nick, can you, like, take your mic tiniest bit away from your mouth?
Yeah, gotcha. Gotcha.
And Nick, can you bring me a tiny bit closer to your mouth?
Yes, I can, Jack. What do you want, baby?
I just want to tell you, lean in real close.
Getting real close.
I wanna tell you that you better smash that like button, hit that subscribe button.
Make sure you smash that fucking bell.
Make sure you hit that bell. You get the notifications in every video. Yeah. Make sure you subscribe.
Okay, I think it's time for the next segment then. All right.
We have segments. I thought we were just spitballing.
No, we have some things. I'll give you a choice. I'll give Jack this choice, right? Because Jack makes good decisions with his life, apparently. I'll give you a choice between near-death experiences or games that would be better without an open world.
Near-death experiences or games that would be better without an open world.
Mm-hmm. Games that are open world but would be better without it.
That one, that sound. I don't have a lot of answers for that. So let's go with near-death experiences.
Okay. All right.
Let's flip a coin. Who's starting this one off? Let me flip my NES Classic box. If this lands on this side, Nick starts. If it lands on this side, Jack starts. Right, ready?
Why don't you just take it out? Why don't you just take it out of the box and then, like, set a bunch of, like, bricks and spikes and then throw the NES on top?
Okay.
Flip the box.
Are you ready? Oh, god damn it! Alright, let's try that again. Okay, who did I say was that one?
That was Nick.
That's Nick. Alright, Nick, your turn.
All right, near-death experience. Here we go. So there was this one time when I was really, really young. I was, I think...
you're not really, really young.
Huh?
Implying that you're not really, really young.
Oh, this was like 20 years ago, though. So...
Implying
When
you're
you were
over
born?
20.
No, not implying
When you
that
were
I'm-
in your mother's womb? Yeah, one
Yeah,
time
I almost died in there.
she fell down the steps. Like, she fell down the steps, and, that's why I have this lump in the back of my brain, and, like, Nick turns around, there's just, like, a giant hole. It's like, what?
No, what happened was, I was in some place, with my grandma. I think it was her house, actually. And, I was getting ready to go into the swimming pool. So I'm sitting there running around naked and shit as a little baby. And my, grandma's like, yeah, Nick, come over here and get your diaper on. You can go in the pool and all that shit. And I'm like, okay. So, yeah, because as a baby, I'm like, yeah, all right, bitch, I'm coming, all right? So, I go there, she puts me on the ground and stuff and spreads my leg. And, you know, she puts the diaper on me, and when she goes to put the diaper straps, or Velcro, or whatever the fuck this shit is, around my waist, I felt like this searing fucking pain, just agony, this like pure agony, right? And I start screaming and shit. She's like, what the fuck is wrong with you and shit? And I'm like, okay. And so I take the diaper off and I start running around the house and shit, like in searing pain, like in my fucking gut and shit, like horrible fucking stomach ache, and I'm like running around and over the table and like on furniture and shit. And then the next thing you know, I think I passed out or something, and I woke up in their bed, like in my grandma's bed, and like there was like cops and shit and everything, and like my mom like got the news from like a call, and she got in the car and shit and like drove through like a fucking Wendy's parking lot, like through the bushes and shit and through the trees and everything, and was like coming to see what the fuck was wrong with me. And then I got in the ambulance and shit, and everyone's like talking to me and shit, and I'm like, why are you talking to me? I'm not even in any pain anymore. And then when I get to the place, they put me on the table, and I see the bright light of the
Operating table.
The operating table, yeah. I see like the bright light of the operating table and shit. I'm like, oh, and shit. And they like start doping me up with like fucking whatever drugs they had there or whatever, some anesthesia or whatever. And I'm just sitting there looking around going, and shit. And what ended up happening is I had an interception, I think this was called. And basically what that means is one of your intestines goes inside your other intestines. It's like horrible. And basically what they had to do was they had to take a tube and shove it up my ass and like separate, you know, like put everything in order and shit. And if I didn't go in, I would have died.
Holy shit. How did that spawn from putting on a diaper?
I don't know. It was probably something that was already bound to happen.
Fuck, that's insane. Right, let's get Jack back here, cause
it only happens when you're young, and the percentage of it happening later on is just it's very slight.
Yeah, that's quite fucked up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh hi, it's another day because time changes differently in this dimension and days pass by much faster than in your dimension. We're going to be dead by the end of this because we're going to be 510 years old. But anyway, where were we? Jack, you're on the other side now. You moved over to the other side, which is weird and confusing. But...
Indeed I have. So have you.
Oh, have I? Well, that's interesting. When have
Nick is the only one who's...
What?
When have I nearly died? But anyway, my near-death experience happened to me when I was very young and discovering myself. sometimes you should just stop at 6, but you want to go more, and then your legs are weak and you fall down the stairs
And your palms are sweaty. Your palms spaghetti.
No, I mean, other than that, I've never actually had a near-death experience, so I'm kind of lame.
Really? You've never been to the hospital? You've never had like?
Well, I had pneumonia before.
That's a near.
How close to
I
death?
count that.
How close to death were you? Because like there's like a ratio of like you're gonna be fine pneumonia, then it's like there's a possibility that you could die pneumonia, and then there's like, bro, if you come back from this, you're a hero.
I mean,
pneumonia.
Like pneumonia is weird because if you got pneumonia like back like a few years ago, well, more than a few years ago, but you know what I mean, then you'd be like certifiably dead. I mean, there's no coming back from that. So it wasn't your experience, I guess.
Like I went to the mall with one of my buddies, ate some Thai food, and then like the next day I had pneumonia. And although probably not from the Thai food, I just like to throw that in there because
So
weird thing I did.
what did it feel like to have pneumonia?
Every time I moved or breathed or did anything like that, it hurt.
Like how bad?
How bad?
One second, I barricade my door.
Like how bad did it hurt? Was it like
If you just moved a little bit, it's like strong punch in the back pain. If you moved a lot, it's like
so it affected your like the back of your
like your spine. And if I moved a lot, then it was like literally cannot move anymore, drop to the ground, fucking knife in my back, fam. Not that I've ever had a knife in my back. When we were at the hospital in the waiting room, and we had to wait like an hour or so, and I had to find just the right way to sit so that I didn't feel any fucking pain.
Oh, okay. So I know that pain really well, and it makes like your forehead really fucking sweaty and shit, and it's like you can't fucking like do anything, and you feel really agitated. And
then on the way out of the place to the car, we had to walk maybe.
Did they put a leash on you?
They didn't.
Were you like crawling on the ground like?
Did you have a muzzle on you and you were enclosed?
No,
in a bubble?
if I crawled, it probably would have hurt. If I crawled, it probably would have hurt more. But we were like halfway to the car, and I just couldn't move anymore. Like I just like my legs just felt like they gave out, and I just like I sat there for like 30 seconds. My mom was like, "You gonna be okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, just."
I'm surprised no one like I would have been sitting there like, hey, I need a fucking hero right now. Someone pick my ass up.
You could be one of those Make-A-Wish children, if it got any worse. Did I make that?
If I was you, if I was on the ground, I would have like laid flat on the ground and started rolling. Even though it hurt like hell, I'd just scream and roll to the car. It's like, ah! Okay, so that was your death experience. That's very...
I actually had to here. Actually, it was worse than just the pain of the pneumonia because I was bedridden for a week, and I missed the second most important test in my math class, and I wasn't given much time to prepare for it, so I failed that, and then I failed the class by like 1 point, and the next year I had to take 3 math classes.
Oh.
But how does your school even work? That made no sense to me.
Yeah, it's fucked. It's just fucked. Why do you think he's not in school right now? I bet you it has a lot to do with that pneumonia. Fucking goddamn pneumonia.
Interesting. That was interesting, Jack. I'm glad you told that story. See.
Thanks, Keith.
The world would have went out knowing that if you would have just said, "Yeah, I've never had a near-death experience." I'm bored. So you always have to interrogate people and torture them until things squeeze out.
I love to open up, especially to you, Keith. I'll open up anything to you.
I appreciate it. I do.
Jack, dick pic
Keith,
now.
Keith, your library book's overdue. Do you wanna pay the fine? Do you wanna pay the fine or something else?
It's scary you mention that because I literally have 3 library books underneath me that are overdue by like 3 years. So
You should just drop them off in front of the library and
say
run
sorry.
away.
Have a note attached saying sorry.
Yeah.
And then I realised that the library has been closed down for 1.5 years, and then
Just put it there. Am I too late? Is it too late to say sorry?
Not too late. It's never too late.
Like, you owe the library fucking $272. What the fuck?
they'd never get that off me. I'd move before I pay that. But I guess it's my turn now.
Yes, it is.
I'm trying to think of one. I've had a lot, honestly. I'm trying to think of one that would be most interesting.
You see, every single day, Keith has a near-death experience. He is what you would know as a type 1 diabetic. If he does not take his insulin, he will die a slow, painful
These
agony.
are the special children in America. They will never know how to live a normal life. Nick here suffers from severe schizophrenia and autism.
No, he didn't say you're an
I'm sorry.
ape-nip. He said you suffer from schizophrenia.
What's your near-death experience?
I'm trying to think. I guess I'll go with the one that I can remember right now. Nick knows this one, so it's gonna be boring for him. But actually, Nick was actually a big part of this one. So I realized it was in the middle of the night, and I have to stab myself and inject wondrous chemicals into my body at night time. And in a rush, I realized I forgot to do this one night. So I woke up in the middle of the night, and I injected myself. And then it was about half an hour later when I realized I feel a bit weird. So I look, and I realize I injected the wrong thing into myself. And is that?
Tell you
is that
about
this
marijuana, Keith. That's
Why you don't inject marijuana?
Because I do actually. I do. Look at this.
Oh yeah, them biscuits.
I inject these biscuits into myself. But no, I realized this and I was like, oh shit, I'm probably gonna die if I don't do something about this. So it was in the middle of the night, so I was really quiet about this. I had to sneak down to the kitchen, ensuring that I don't wake anyone up. You know, because my waking people up is more important than my life. And I went in and I raided the press and found everything with sugar in it. And hoped to God it would work, and I just devoured all of it. I then snuck back down to my room, and I called Nick, and I was like, "Hey Nick, you're never gonna believe what's happening." And he's like, "What?" "I'm about to die." And he's like, "Yeah, he thought I was shitting with him and whatever." And I was like, "No, seriously." And I explained to him what happened. And he's like, "Yeah, you're a fucking idiot." And I was like, "Yeah, I am."
In fact, I remember this quite clearly. I was standing in the middle of the living room at the time because I didn't have my own setup yet for my PS3 even, and I was playing Metal Gear 5 Solid Pain. Solid Pain.
Yes.
Shows how much I love that game. Metal Gear 5 The Phantom Pain. Solid pain in my rectum. I was sitting there playing it that night, and I was thinking about Keith the whole time. I was like, I hope this isn't the last game Keith plays, because this game sucks.
Oh, don't go. The game's awesome. It's just
I thought it was.
unfinished.
I've heard good reviews about it.
Metal Gear 5 is a phenomenal game.
alright.
Literally, for the
It's
first
alright. I
half of the game, the first half of Metal Gear 5 is one of the best games I've ever played in my life, honestly.
What about the second half?
The second half
The
is where
second
it
half
just
is
goes
shit.
downhill. Yeah, the second half is just snow.
Oh, so it's like the first 4 seasons of Dexter compared to the last 4.
I guess. Never watched Dexter, so I guess it's
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
Pretty good.
Yeah, it's a
You
good
should-
game,
you should
but
watch
it's not
it.
a game that you want to be like, I'm gonna die.
Anyway,
And I want to play Metal Gear 5.
to finish off my story.
That begs the question. After we're done with this, we should do what if we were going to die? What's the last game we would play beforehand?
Is
That
not
goes into that
obvious?
other. That goes into the next section.
But-
And I believe we're all going to be really fucking boring on that, honestly.
Yeah, but that's like the most obvious answer ever for me, at least. But to finish off my story,
Still no less.
I died then. I died later on that night. and my but no, to finish off, I didn't get better until I didn't sleep that night, and I just ate.
You just see a halo over Keith's head.
Yeah, I'm dead right now.
Hey.
See that behind me?
He's back for a day to compete in the world tournament, but too bad
Yeah.
Spopovich and Yama are there, to ruin the fun.
Yeah.
Keith, I got a bonus near-death one for everyone out there.
Okay, go ahead.
That it involves you again. So one day Keith
I'm always already
up
dying.
and vanished. One day Keith up and vanished, right? He like completely like disappeared off the face of the earth. I think it was either an internet thing or he went to go visit his amazing relatives or something. He was doing something. And I was like, what, is Keith dead? And then like a light bulb went off on my head and I was like, I have plans for this. And so I went on Keith's wall and I was like,
my wall
it is
over there.
with
Were
the
you
heavy...
standing on my wall over there? Yeah. You're standing on
I
top
went on
of John
Keith's
Cena.
wall. I was hovering over you. Yeah. The bastard's been cheating. Damn it. Well, I went on Keith's Facebook wall, right? Keith, do you that's way too far back. But I wrote something along the lines of, it is with a heavy heart that I must inform all of you that Keith Philanthropist Copernicus, his whole name, Healy, has succumbed to his illness, his terminal illness of diabetes. And I said his funeral will be hosted at the Lucky Charms Memorial and shit like that. And the worst thing is a whole bunch of people liked it. I got a whole bunch of messages like, sorry for your loss and shit. And then like his grandfather was like, what the fuck, Keith, get that shit off your wall and shit. It was like, oh, it was great.
The funniest part was the Lucky Charms Memorial Center actually exists in my town.
Oh, side note: there's paint thinner in Lucky Charms. Don't buy it.
Oh well, but PSA.
There's hair lotion in Starbursts. Don't buy those.
There's rat poison in Diet Coke. Don't buy it.
Yeah,
But,
that's why you
Take a
should
look at
buy
the-
generic Meyer brand soda if you live in the Midwest.
Yes.
Oh, because Meyer's only in the Midwest.
Anyway, I think it's time to move on from all the morbidity, because that's a word, and we're going to go to a very light topic of dad joke of the week. Come on, the Yodi is as soon as they hear it. And this one's especially special because I want to use So Skitter. All right, you ready for this? So
Since I can't laugh at these at all, I have something prepared for this moment.
oh god. So anyway, Johnny and Tom go to play a game of golf on the golf course, and Johnny realizes that Tom has two pairs of pants with him, and he asks him, "What are you doing with the two pairs of pants? What are you doing with the two pairs of pants there, Tom?" To which Tommy, I forget the name, so whatever. To which Johnny replies, "Oh, I need this extra one in case I get a hole in one."
Ha ha! Ha 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 ha! Ha ha! Ha! Ha 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 ha! 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 That was gay. But anyways, I have this lovely Dragon Ball Z Fusion The Last Saiyan DVD. It has a few episodes of the Majin Buu saga. No one cares!
Alright, here we go. You should be able to see now.
Nope.
Oh, yes.
Oh,
It's
there we
loading.
go.
Okay,
Here we go.
which one looks interesting to you? Pick a quiz. This is up to you people today.
It's
Ooh.
still loading. You gotta wait. Choose a snail and learn a deep truth. That sounds fucking amazing.
Okay, let's try this one then. Choose a snail and learn a deep truth. Written by Hannah Jewell.
Oh,
That's not
you
your
should have
real
gotten.
name.
You should have done the only a British person can get 100% on this quiz
But
to see how
none
British
of us
the
here are
Irish truly
British.
are. Yeah, Keith's close enough.
Ah, dude, well, which one do you want to do then? How many? Let's just have a look at this one. See how long it is. If it's
I
feasible.
like this. Pick the snail that calls.
Oh no,
out
you only
to
pick one snail. This is shit. Right. That's
All right.
Pick the goofy looking snail.
Yeah. All right. Sorry, Hannah Jewell, your quiz shucks. Your quiz shucks.
I'm I'm conflicted between wanting BuzzFeed to fail as a company and doing these amazing quizzes.
Maybe they could just like branch out the quiz section and just close down BuzzFeed.
Yeah, BuzzFeed quizzes.
All right, let's have a look here. Only a British person can get 100% in this TV quiz. This is written by Jenna Moore Barra, who's part of the BuzzFeed staff. It's harder than you'd think, apparently. Right.
Well, we'll see how British we all are.
What am I meant to do here?
Yes, I guess.
Guess what? Your answer? What? What am I meant to do? What's the fucking question, you stupid bitch?
Oh, yeah. What are we supposed to like say? What that building is?
I don't know.
Scroll down.
Well,
What's
let's guess. Let's guess. Let's like put on our answer.
Only a
What
British
does this
person.
look like?
It doesn't tell you what to do. Like it doesn't tell you what to do.
you know
Okay,
what?
well,
This
stop complaining.
person should be
Let's-
fired.
Yeah,
Well,
like
yes, that is very true. But let's play their game. Let's see how smart we are.
yeah, it's harder
Let's play
than you
their
think
game.
if you don't know what the fuck to do. Guess or
Well, all right. Well, let's. What is this? What is
what's
it?
guess do?
What-
What does guess do? I give up. What? I don't give up. Huh?
Well, you got to put something in the box first.
Well, this is the Queen Victoria, because it says it on the fucking side of the building. Right. Guess. No. Huh? What? I'm very
Scroll down
confused.
some more. Hit give up. Let's see what it is.
Oh, that's
Let's see
from
what,
Big
let's see-
Brother.
Maybe we can get a hint.
This must be from Big Brother, like. Let's try Big, because I know this is from Big Brother. Big Brother, right? Big Brother. There we go.
Do you guys
so I
have
just
like
had
a
to guess.
British version of Big Brother?
Well, no, but the Big Brother was the original version, actually. In Britain. So, okay, this is from Coronation Street then. Okay, now I get it. You just have to guess the name of it. Street. No? I guess it's... So, this is stupid. You literally just guess until you get it right.
All right. Fuck this then. Let's just go.
EastEnders.
Let's
Like, maybe it's
somehow-
EastEnders. There, it was EastEnders, yeah. I could get this. I think I could get this.
All right.
This is from Skins. Why do I know all these? Oh, that's not from Skins. Okay, then.
Because
it's
you're
still-
very British, apparently.
apparently. Then it's from what's that fucking other thing called? Hollyoaks. That's it. No. Okay, I hate this. Okay, let's try another one. Swipe left and right in these celebs and reveal your age. Let's do this one.
No. Okay. Let's see.
Alright, let's go. This one looks interesting.
Swipe left and right. These celebs. What?
Harry, 23. How do I swipe? What do I do here?
I'll scroll down a little more.
Oh, here we go. Alright, what would you say to Harry?
Oh, the hair's too long for me. I wouldn't do it.
I agree. I'd swipe no as well. Nick thinks outfit was here. Oh, what about Chris? Chris looks kind of cool. Kind of chill.
Yeah. I'd swipe right.
Yeah. What about you, Nick? You're being quiet.
I don't care. Let's just go with whatever you guys want to go with.
Oh, you're not really into this right now, are you?
No, not really. Not really
Yeah.
into this.
Not
This one specifically.
Not too into Mr. Chris, the actor who's 37 years old, wearing a Guardians of the Galaxy shirt and sunglasses with his arms folded.
No, not really.
Oh, interesting. Well, I am, so I'm gonna say yes to Mr. Chris. All right. Here's Doctor. Okay, he looks way too nerdy for me.
Yeah, not feeling it.
Yeah, no. He looks like
Yeah.
Dr. Oz. Really
Yeah.
fucked up looking.
More like Doctor Who, kind of. Chrissy, he's 31. Hell no. I'd say no to that.
You would?
Yeah, not way too fake looking.
Yeah, true. You got a point there.
Too much makeup.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'd say no to Miss Chrissy. Oh Jesus Christ. Nikki.
No.
Who's a
No.
singer.
Nah.
No.
No. Yeah, I'd say no to that as well. I think that's an outstanding no. Dwayne. Oh hell yeah! The Rock is awesome. I say yes.
Yeah,
to The
man.
Rock.
Who would say no
Yeah.
to him?
Yeah, he's pretty fucking awesome.
All right. Viola. Looks like kind of motherly. Looks like she'd comfort you. I'd like Viola. Looks like a good person. No? Say no to Viola?
Yeah. You can say yes if you want, Keith.
I'll have to go with the crowd here. 2 users saying no, so I'll have to say sorry for Viola here. Okay, Jake. Jake looks like a hard one. He looks kind of half.
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. He's the kind of dude who fucking spikes your drink.
Okay, Aubrey, who's 32, looks kind of like has a Michael Jackson look going on.
Yeah, she looks cool.
Yeah, I'm
looks
feeling
cool.
that. I'm
She
feeling
got
that.
like that. She's like an Ozzy Michael Jackson fusion. Like
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I'm feeling it.
All right. Oh, Mr. Oscar, he's 38. He looks like he's trying a bit too hard with the beard.
He
there.
looks like a Muslim, so I'm an American, so no.
He kind of reminds me of who's the Neil Druckmann.
Neil Druckmann, exactly. He's just about to say it. He does look a lot like Neil Druckmann.
Dude, he kind of looks like, I don't know why, but he screams like old Ezio to me. Like if his hair was slicked back the right way and shit, and he had like a scar on his lip. Dude,
you know what?
yes.
I kind of come on a bit to Mr. 38-year-old Oscar. I think I'd eventually say yes.
Let's give him a pass. Let's give him a pass. Let's give him a pass.
All right, here we go.
Looks like he smokes way too much weed.
Bree looks fine. Bree looks like a harmless person.
She's very nice. She's a bit of a normie.
Yeah, but
it doesn't look
normal.
worse.
There's nothing wrong with normal girls.
I'd say yes to that.
All right, let's. She gets a pass then. She gets a pass.
Okay, here we go. Oh, interesting. Let's see how BuzzFeed done. Right, you got 24 in a long-term relationship. It's going well, and you couldn't be happier. That's correct.
That's literally none of us.
Completely correct. 100% correct. Yes, you couldn't be any better there, BuzzFeed. That's completely. Let's see. What would we rate this? Would you rate this fail, love, broken love heart, LOL, OMG, WTF, win, or Q?
I'd rate it broken heart.
Oh, you'd rate it broken heart, would you?
What is this rate for?
This is the rating like a 5 stars, or this is your critical review of the article.
Okay, well, I would rate it the second to last one.
Win.
I guess
You'd rate it win, would you?
No, the other end.
Oh, fail. You're such a normie, Nick. Jesus. I think I'd rate it OMG just to sound exotic. OMG. Yeah.
OMG.
And everyone's rated it something, so I can't be a hipster and just rate it one that hasn't been rated yet. So that's off the table. So OMG or WTF is what I'd go for. What about you, Jack?
Well, I'd go for broken heart.
Oh yeah. Okay, well.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah. I'd go with broken heart.
Well, I'm outvoted. Let's go with broken heart. 9. No,
I just don't like the term OMG anymore.
BuzzFeed, you literally think I'd give you my fucking email address? Yeah, get fucked. Right, that's that. That's the BuzzFeed article of the week. I hope you enjoyed thoroughly. I now must get rid of this screen. Stop sharing. Thank you. Right, one more segment. Nick, pick a segment of the ones we had, and then we'll finish up this podcast.
Last requests. There we go.
Okay, last request. So, So we're on death row, right? I think that's common knowledge that all three of us are on death row right now, and we're currently thinking of our final request before we're put into the electric chair and sent to the next world. So, what would be your last request, Mr. Jackalus?
Ooh. I'll need 5 gallons of spaghetti.
Oh, it's a lot of spaghetti.
That is a lot of spaghetti, and you'll understand why. 5 pounds of steak.
Interesting.
A bucket of potatoes, already made into fries. And then
chips. Okay.
And then I will marathon the entirety of One Piece in both English and Japanese.
How long do you have?
Until it's over. Hopefully by then hopefully by then my boys have broken me out.
That's very clever. That's a very good one.
You know what? I should have said the entirety of The Simpsons, or has The Simpsons, is that longer? No, yeah, that's longer.
Yeah, The Simpsons is longer than One Piece, but One Piece is. Actually, no, you're wrong because you're gonna be watching it in multiple languages, so it will end up to being longer.
Yeah.
Naturally longer than how many episodes are there of Simpsons?
Simpsons there's like 800, I think. Someone else looked it up, or else I'll fuck up the recording. But
because I'm pretty sure One Piece is longer than The Simpsons.
I'm pretty sure it's not. I think we've debated this before.
I think we've already done this. I'm pretty sure we've already done this.
And I won because I always win. You know, I never lose.
One Piece is Jesus Christ. Really, the show first aired in '99.
Yeah, it's old as fuck.
One Piece is as old as I am.
Whoa, you're young.
Season 15. Well, I'm 18, so I'm an adult at least. Season 15 has, oh Jesus Christ, we're at over. Are we at over 800 episodes? 785, and then there's like 11 TV specials.
Interesting.
Wow. Simpsons.
How many movies?
Ooh.
11 would be well. TV specials count as movies?
I'm not sure.
They're not enough, really.
Simpsons has 28 seasons, each with around 20 episodes. 28 times 20. That's 560.
Fuck.
Yeah,
damn it.
Blows it out the water.
Yeah.
I think even Dragon Ball comes close to the Simpsons record as well.
I mean, if you count the original Dragon Ball and GT, then you're at what, nearly 500 episodes, and then if you put Super in there, then
No. The original Dragon Ball is 151 episodes. GT is 68 episodes. Dragon Ball Z is 291 episodes, and we are at episode 84.
Are you reading this, or do you use this offhand?
And there's like 12 movies, right?
And there's I think there's 14 movies actually, and then there's like 1, 2, 3 specials.
Yeah.
4, 5, 6 specials. Sorry.
Episode of Bardock. There's
Oh no, sorry, 15 movies if you count the GT movie as well. And then there's Kai.
What about the Dragon Ball movie? There is a Dragon Ball movie.
There's like 4 Dragon Ball movies. Oh wait, so that's like more like almost 20 movies. Sorry.
Z is
anime
being
is long,
milked, and everyone loves
but
it.
how long is a One Piece episode compared to a Simpsons episode?
It's the same.
They're both 20 minutes. They should be.
Both about 20 minutes.
Yeah, they should be.
Okay.
I watched the first episode of One Piece and I was like, nah, man, fuck that.
I watched One Piece when I was a kid, when it first started airing on Toonami or whatever.
I would have watched One Piece by now if it wasn't so ridiculously long. So
I have a buddy who marathons the entirety of One Piece in Japanese, and it took him like a month or something.
I wouldn't even be able to read for that long. Like my brain would explode.
Yeah. That's what
Naruto is already coming close to all of those as well. Like the first thing was like 250 episodes, and then fucking Shippuden was like fucking 487 episodes, 491 episodes. Sorry, and then now Naruto.
I saw a Reddit post called "How to Watch Naruto Without Filler," and it was literally like you cut out like 200 episodes by the end.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of filler in Naruto. Actually, I skipped a few of the filler episodes. It wasn't nowhere near 200, but I skipped quite a lot because a lot of the filler is actually really interesting. Anyways, Keith, what's your last request?
My last request would be. All right, bear with me here. All right, last request would be an Easter egg. Right, an Easter egg, a Cadbury's Damn Easter egg. Right, but you know what a dime bar is. No, you don't, but whatever. A dime bar Easter egg for you Europeans watching, right? I'd have a cup of Caro. Nah, not a cup of Caro. Fuck, I'm dying. I'd have a massive cylinder of Caro right beside the cup, the egg. Sweet and sour chicken balls and rice. Just piled up on top of that, right? PS2. With Ratchet and Clank 1, 2, 3 deadlocked, and Jack 1, 2, 3 X, and Devil May Cry 1. And what am I missing here? I'm trying to think. I'm missing something.
What about well, what about the first Budokai?
Nah.
No, not the first one. Budokai 3 would.
Well,
if
that's
any.
just the first Budokai is more nostalgic for Keith. That's all.
Oh.
I would say Budokai 3, but
Although that Mortal Kombat Deadly Alliance.
yeah, Mortal.
What if you only have one game though?
If I can only have one game, then Jak 2.
You didn't do the cop out answer. You could have just said PS3 with the
HD.
Jak and Daxter collection. Yeah.
HD collection.
No. But yeah, that's that. Also, I was really bored with that. I didn't do any joke one, but that is probably what I would actually do. I'm trying to think if I'm missing that though. I probably. No, I think that's it. I'm boring. I think that's all I'd pick. I mean, it's a whole pile of shit, but that would be making me happy. I'm easily satisfied.
Nice one. Well, I guess mine would be very similar to Keith's. Very, very similar indeed. I would like a lot of pizza and spaghetti because I can't really eat that shit anyways. If I'm gonna die, I might as well fucking eat the fuck out of it. A lot of that. A PS2. I would like. I'm not gonna limit myself to one game. I'm gonna limit it to like. This is your last request. You can have whatever you want. So I'm gonna say a PS2. I'm gonna want Jak 1 to Jak X, Ratchet to
Jak
Deadlocked.
X.
Yeah.
You'd want to play Jak X as one of your final games?
Yeah.
Really? It's interesting.
To Jak X. Ratchet 1 to Ratchet Deadlocked. Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3. And since it's a PS2 and my shit is limitless, I would like Hobbit to Return of the King, Pirates of the Caribbean to Stranger Tides, and Underworld to Blood Wars. There we go. All right, so yeah, that's the slate. Huh?
Was that Legacy of Kain?
Legacy of Kain. I do enjoy Legacy of Kain, but I mean, okay, you know what? Since the possibilities are limitless, yeah, we'll throw let's go Soul Reaver.
You only have a limited amount of time to play these. Remember, you're going to be dead tomorrow, so you have a day to play all these games. You got to keep that in mind.
Well, exactly. So then, that's it.
Okay.
That's it. I'll just keep going, regardless if it's a day or if it's not. It doesn't matter, because that, if they did allow me to get through all of it, that would give enough time for like one of my fucking family members to bail me out in whatever fucking way possible, whatever it may be, because that's a lot of shit.
Okay, fair enough. That was interesting. That's an interesting insight. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we'll leave it there because I think we're getting tired and I have to do other things. I have to edit this in a shorter amount of time than usual. So we'd like to thank you all for listening and watching, and to the new viewers, welcome to the show.
Nick, do this with your glasses.
We're gonna have to say goodbye now to our friends, and we're gonna have to say this goodbye song, which goes like this: goodbye, goodbye, Good friends, goodbye.
Miss American Pie. Drove my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. And them good old boys were drinking whiskey and rye, singing, "This'll be the day that I die."
And we're also going to sing you out to a song that was kindly provided to us by Not Ordinary in Games.
Right?
And that's playing right now. The Not Ordinary in Games song that he sent to me. He didn't send me any details of the song, so I have absolutely no idea what the song is called or what it is. So enjoy it nonetheless. And we bid you farewell and good luck and
Luck, friends.
goodbye. We love you all.